My name is John Watts, and this is a little bit of my story about coming into community at the river. So coming into community at the river was more about me standing still and having it come around me. I didn't rush towards it, but it came towards me. My wife, Deanna, she felt this kind of calling and this need to be part of something bigger. And through a strange set of circumstances, a neighbor and a workmate gave her the same invitation card to the river. So she started going without me, and she would come home and tell me certain things, but I just wasn't interested. At one point, her father got sick, and so I started coming just to feel like I was supporting her. I was curious, but non-committal. I attended for years, and I got involved in the tech team and the sound team, and joined a small group. So I started getting, deeper and deeper into community. All of this stuff was scary to me because it was all things I hadn't experienced before. Getting to know other people and reveal that much about your life was not something I wanted to do. So kids come into the picture, and it is of course harder than you could ever imagine. In the beginning, the life-affirming moments aren't as frequent as you hope for, and the need for community becomes a lot bigger than I ever expected, and things got very difficult. I hit some kind of wall or bottom. I couldn't correlate the kind of parent I wanted to be to the kind of parent I needed to be. I realized that our boys were seeing me more as almost like their big brother. A few times I think they said something like, "What will mommy say?" And, "Are you sure we can do this? Won't we get in trouble?" Like I was part of the we. I needed help understanding how to be the kind of father that they needed. All of this stuff was pulling me in different directions and basically pulling me apart. So the wall I hit was in the form of probably 6 months or more of deep, deep depression. I was looking for a way out. I needed something to give because this isn't working for me. I couldn't see how it would work for me, so I needed an escape. But the thing about the river that was so anchoring and that I was now in this community was that I couldn't leave it. I didn't want to leave my family. I didn't want to be that person, but I couldn't face any of my friends here. So I was conflicted about even that. I wanted out, but I didn't know how to get out because I didn't really want to leave, but I desperately wanted change. That pulled at me for a number of months until exhaustion, and I just crashed. And if anybody started asking me about it, it was pretty obvious. I would come unraveled and just break down. And I was able to start sharing that this is how I felt, and I didn't know how to make sense of it. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what it was going to lead to. But they were there. And, my small group let me know that I wasn't just a bystander, that they were a part of my life, and that they weren't going to let me go. And that's really when it hit home that we're all there for each other. Now I definitely want to be there for people. So that's helped turn my attention away from myself and away from my immediate friends who I feel comfortable with, and start to turn my attention towards other people. The challenge is to be living in community and sharing yourself with other people. To me, this is all about grace and how much grace God extends towards us, and how that grace reflects off of us towards other people. And also realizing that it's not about me. So it doesn't have to be about me. It's about God. And that takes a lot of pressure off.